So, as you've probably seen by now, on June 22nd, Nintendo revealed Challenger Pack 6 would be Min Min from ARMS. It has been really well received, which, as a massive ARMS fan, as well as a massive Min Min fan, is just so great to see. Hopefully, her addition to Smash Bros can kickstart ARMS onto the next level, and personally, I think a sequel is pretty much inevitable at this point. But, with Min Min joining Smash, something huge happened. And no, it wasn't my waifu being added to Smash, but something that opened hundreds and hundreds of doors. Min Min being added to Smash officially confirmed that spirits could be promoted to full playable characters. This was never a rule that was set in stone, so it isn't like Min Min was a complete U-turn by Nintendo, however. Fans have debated since the announcement of Fighters Pass 1 if spirits ruled out a character for DLC, and when none of the characters in the first wave of DLC were characters with pre-existing spirits, people gradually began to accept that it was an unofficial rule. But when the March Mini Direct came around and announced a mystery ARMS fighter would be joining Smash in June, people began to speculate on the spirit issue once more. Naturally, when the ARMS fighter was announced, people were trying to figure out who it was. Nobody could be guaranteed and no one could be ruled out, but some were definitely more likely than others. Dr. Koyo and Max Brass seemed to be in the best position. Both are very important to the ARMS lore, and neither of them had spirits in the game. Mechanica was a bit of a dark horse because of the 4chan leak that came out around the time of Terry's reveal, which said a girl with a mech will be joining Smash. Now, we still can't officially disprove the leak, but it's practically dead at the minute. It would be very unlikely if that does turn out to be a true leak. Then there were the characters that were just unlikely. Lola Pop, Misango, Bite and Bark, Master Mummy and Kid Cobra. All would have been good additions with a really cool fighting style, but no one really gave them a chance, and it's easy to see why. Now Helix was an odd case, because he wouldn't break the spirit wall, and he is quite a popular character from ARMS. But to some people, including myself, he just doesn't look like a Smash fighter. And this is where things started to get a bit complicated. The most popular ARMS characters, and the characters with the best chance on paper being Springman, Ribbon Girl, Ninjara, Twintail and Min Min, all had spirits from launch, which led to a lot of people guessing and assuming that it wouldn't be them. Springman and Ribbon Girl are the two on the box art and can sort of be seen as the poster boy and poster girl of ARMS. Twintail and Ninjara are very popular characters and are two of the characters that make up the three most popular. And the third of the three most popular is Min Min, who also won the Party Crash Bash, giving her more reason to be made into the fighter. However, if we focus specifically on Springman, you'll notice that he also has an assist trophy in the game, and adding him would be the first time an assist trophy has been made a character through DLC. Now, obviously assist trophies have been made into fighters before, but that was always a promotion in between games, not in the same one. This is where Springtron comes in. Springtron is a clone of Springman, albeit they do fight differently and do have different abilities. However, there was the theory that Springtron would replace Springman as the assist trophy, which would allow Springman to become the fighter without losing the assist trophy. I'll come back to the assist trophy point at the end, so keep it in mind. There was a long wait between the March Mini Direct and the presentation for the ARMS fighter. But on June 19th, Nintendo finally announced that 3 days later, on June 22nd, we would be getting a Mr. Sakurai Presents video announcing and showing off the new fighter, who was still a complete mystery at this point. There was never a concrete leak about the ARMS fighter. It was mainly just 4chan and text leaks, trying to get attention with guesses. However, there are 3 leaks I would like to highlight. This Min Min victory screen leak was by far the most convincing leak we got, in my opinion. It did turn out to be fake in the end, but it was a really good attempt, and wouldn't have been a surprise if it was real. Then we have the possible Vergaben leak, in which a DM was posted which apparently came from Vergaben, which said it was a hero type situation and that he had heard Springman, Ribbon Girl and Min Min would be featured. We still don't know if the leak actually came from Vergaben, but regardless of that, it did turn out to be fake in the end. This final leak can't be completely disproved, although there is a slight incorrect detail. It correctly guesses the date of the announcement and the fighter, but it doesn't guess the release date correctly. So, where I do think it was a complete lucky guess, it might be worth keeping an eye out for any more information from this leaker. Also, certain YouTubers had their own private sources suggesting certain characters. For example, Papagino had his private sources saying that they'd heard Springman, Ribbon Girl and Min Min. So when you combine the Vergaben leak and what most people have been hearing, it started to seem like we were going to get one of either Min Min, Ribbon Girl or Springman, or it was going to be a hero type situation. June 22nd finally came around and still nobody could say for certain who the fighter was. So the trailer aired and it was an absolute beautiful piece of work. In my opinion, it was by far the best reveal trailer the Smash team has ever made, and that's not a biased opinion. It started out in a ramen shop heavily hinting at the eventual fighter Min Min. However, they still did a great job in teasing that every character had a chance. Even the characters that weren't eventually shown in the trailer, you still couldn't rule them out because they could have made a surprise appearance and stole the invitation. But in the end, it was the ramen bomber Min Min who would eventually make her way into Smash. This was huge news. Not only did I get my dream fighter in the first DLC of Fighters Pass 2, but this was the day the Spirit Rule officially died. The Spirit Rule officially being dead opened up countless numbers of possibilities. A bunch of fan favourites now had an official good chance of making it. My 3 most wanted characters for the second Fighters Pass were already Spirit, so I didn't have much confidence at all they'd make it. Them being Min Min, Rex and Gino. So, after Min Min was confirmed, I then knew Rex and Gino had a chance, and that filled me with so much confidence. But that's just my personal wants. So many fans can now once again believe in their characters' chances. For example, as you can see by my beautiful thumbnail, Shantae and Leon Kennedy are both in with a chance, as well as other characters such as Bandana D and Chun-Li. However, there was one little detail I don't think many people picked up on, because that's not all we could take from the presentation. Sakurai directly addressed why Springman wasn't chosen, and he never once mentioned the fact he was already an assist trophy. He said it came down to the fact that there wasn't a true protagonist to ARMS, and also the ARMS director wanted Min Min and he was more than happy to oblige and make her the character. So this doesn't mean assist trophies can 100% become fighters. Of course it doesn't. You can't just assume they can become fighters because he didn't deny it. He might have just not even thought about that as a reason. It might have purely been because the Smash team thought Min Min would work better. Add in the fact that the director wanted Min Min, it could have just been as easy as that. But, more importantly, it doesn't mean they 100% can't become fighters. This means every assist trophy does have a slight chance of becoming a fighter. Will we finally see long time assist trophies get their spotlight like Crystal or Lyn? Even though that would mean more Fire Emblem, LOL. Or will a certain purple wearing man finally join the rest of the Mario crew in the roster? Who knows? I guess we'll just have to wait and see what Sakurai and the rest of the Smash development team have in store for us. Hi guys, if you made it this far, I just want to say a massive thank you for watching. It means more than you will ever know, and I hope you enjoyed this style of video. Even though I can accept the fact it's really not well made at all. You know, I am just starting out, so any constructive criticism or constructive compliments, Anything like that would be massively appreciated. Also, if you would like, please feel free to like the video and maybe even subscribe. Or maybe you could check out my Twitter, which is in the description. Any form of support right now would be massively appreciated, and you will have my eternal thanks. Once again, thanks for watching, and hopefully I can start making better content for you guys in the near future.